Alright people, what's up? Hope everybody's good. Now I want to make a video about why these channels, why these bodybuilding figures, why these bodybuilding platforms, why do they never really talk bad about steroids? Or if someone dies, they never say, oh, it was steroids that killed the person, or it was steroids at least that led to their death. I don't need to say who, but I mean, I'm talking about the people, not like the little vloggers like Nick Strength and Power or Louis Marco. I'm talking about the people who are connected to the IFBB and make a lot of their living off the IFBB. And I kind of gave away the answer already. At the end of the day, guys, these people, if they're gonna go against steroids, if they're gonna say anything bad about steroids, that means they're fighting steroids, they're rebelling against steroids, they're saying steroids are not good, which means they're going to obviously lead their fans, their viewers, to think that as well. And if the viewers think that as well, then steroids get a bad name in bodybuilding, and therefore maybe the steroids will be reduced, the amount of steroids these bodybuilders take. And then what will happen after that? The bodybuilders will look worse, and the bodybuilding industry will be reduced, will be lessened, will be weakened, and therefore always comes down to money, less money for these platforms, these media outlets, and that's what it comes down to. And it's the same thing with Arnold. No, it was a genetic thing and all that, and hey, maybe it was a genetic thing. I don't know. I don't know that much about Arnold's heart surgeries and heart problems, but at the end of the day, we cannot deny that there's a huge chance that the steroids he took in his earlier years have had an effect on his heart. I mean, come on, it's common sense. Not just the steroids, but also the high body weight. That has a impact on your heart, whether it's fat or muscle. High body weight is never good for you, but the steroids are a huge thing. They're just not healthy for your heart. It's that simple. I'm not a scientist, but we all know that deep down. We all know that they're not healthy for your heart. They're not good for your heart, and it's the same thing when Dallas died. It's the same thing when all these people died. Rich Piano, all these people, they can never just say yes. Steroids were a big part, and I'm not saying to say that steroids were the main cause or it was a steroid overdose. There's no such thing as a steroid overdose, technically speaking, as far as I know. No one has ever died from a steroid overdose. It's eventual, like gradually causes problems with the body. It's not something where you take, like if you took too much tren, your body will, no, it's not like that. It's just slowly your heart it becomes enlarged. Maybe with the orals, your liver, kidney, have problems from them, things like that. So, yeah, that's what I just wanted to make a video about. At the end of the day, these people, they have to make their money, and therefore they will not blame steroids. But be aware that the steroids are real. The steroid dangers of steroids are real, just because they're not admitting it. And maybe they've even lied so much that they just believe it now themselves, that, yeah, steroids aren't that bad. I'm still alive. It's like, well, you're only 40 years old, and you're lucky. Maybe you have good genetics for longevity in life. But anyway, that's the video. Just a quick one, and be back soon.